Hi you guys, it's Jerusha coming to you again. I want to talk a little bit about dreadlocks. I am happy to present to you my dreadlocks after I washed them today, and they are mostly dry. I didn't put anything in them products wise. I am trying to get them to be a little more flexible and a little less stiff, and also a little softer because in my early videos, I had my dreadlocks the first 2 weeks or so. My dreads look more soft, and even though, of course, everybody wants their dreadlocks to be more defined and like tighter and more mature and all that stuff. At the time, I didn't appreciate the softness of them because, of course, I didn't know where they were going and if they were going to get worse and start falling apart or whatever. But since then, I'm 4 months into my dread journey, and my dreads are pretty great. I'll be the one to say it. I know other people think so too. And really, it's really important what I think, most of all, because I'm the one that has to go around like this every day. So I wanted to share something. I actually have been considering. Yeah, I'll just tell you. I've been considering extensions, dreadlock extensions. Got in my head. It got into my head. I'm surprised that I wasn't able to find anything on YouTube about ethically sourced human hair dreadlocks. Vegans, even people that are vegan, Dolly Locks, founder of Dolly Locks, Aylin Leslie. I don't know whether she's vegan, but I know that her products are all vegan and cruelty-free and everything. Well, a lot of people with dreadlocks are cruelty-free, vegan, and all that stuff. I'm not. I'm not all that. I attempt to be cruelty-free as much as possible. So I'm really surprised that I wasn't seeing more on it, and I'm sure that I just haven't found it yet. But as far as like saying something's ethically sourced human hair, it's not just so simple as, I got this stuff that says it's ethically sourced, so therefore I don't have to say any more about it. I saw someone and they had really nice red, looked naturally red, but probably a little bit enhanced dreadlocks. And hers were a little bit longer than mine, and hers were more mature than mine. And she was talking about how she's, I believe, vegan, and she, has extensions, and she was telling that. And I was surprised, and I was watching, I was just listening. I was surprised. I was like, oh, her hair looks really good. It's all like matching color and it looks really good. But I was like, well, to myself, this was probably a month ago that I saw that. I have to say that I didn't understand why people were getting extensions in the dreadlocks. I didn't understand why. Elise Bush, who has her own YouTube channel for at least 3 or 4 years now on her dreadlocks and other things, from Denmark, she has extensions right now. She got them about a year ago, and she was wondering whether or not she should cut them out. They're too long, because her hair is grown. Her hair with her dreadlocks is like here, her natural hair, and then they're longer than that with her extensions. Anyway, I was not understanding until my hair shrunk up to 1/4 the length that it was before. And that's before I had my dreadlocks 4 months ago, let alone all the growth that I've had. My hair has grown. So my hair has shrunk up a lot. And right now it looks pretty relaxed and it looks pretty good. It looks like I can get it back in a ponytail. I would say this looks like the best it's looked to me, okay, in like real time here, not just on the video, but this is the best it's looked to me since maybe 2 weeks after getting my dreadlocks. So yesterday I was thinking about going to the store here in Portland, Oregon. We have a few stores that sell wig supplies and things that you can make extensions out of. So you can make your own dreadlock extensions. You can make it out of synthetic hair, really high quality synthetic hair, or human hair. You can buy that too. And the reason for human hair is because you can dye it to match your color of your your hair. Otherwise, you know, you can't dye synthetic hair. So you have to find it in the exact color that you want it in. And if you've got natural dreadlocks, then you're going to be attaching it to your natural dreadlocks. And if you don't want a funky color, or if you don't want it to be any different than the color you have, then it can be kind of tricky. And also because extensions, when you put them in your hair, it can be kind of permanent. You can leave them, you dread them from here. You overlap with the dreadlock that you made from the human hair, and you dread it together. And so, yeah, you can cut it out once your hair gets longer. You can cut the extensions out, but they can be in there permanently in terms of the way that they're attached. So you dread them in. I was having some nervous energy. You know, I like to crochet my dreadlocks, and that's why I crochet my dreadlocks, is because I have nervous energy and I like fidgeting with things. You know, you guys probably say you should just take up knitting or crocheting, Jerusha. Well, it seems that simple, but it's really not. Anyway, so I was wanting to go to the store and look at what my options were for like medium brown hair, human extensions, and see if there's any labeling on there as far as like the ethicalness of it. Well, I didn't go there. I didn't have time. And, you know, it was the election day. That probably played a part in my nervous energy. So I know. I was thinking, actually, if I were a viewer of my own dreadlock videos in my own dreadlock YouTube channel, I would be disappointed that I chose to get dreadlocks, because then it would obscure what you see as far as my journey and like what it looks like. I didn't like it that my hair shrunk up. I didn't mind my hair being short, but the fact that it would stand out from my head, couldn't get it back, couldn't tie it back, couldn't let it down. It just kind of like went straight out. I know you guys are like, that's so superficial. But I'm just telling you, I have not decided not to get extensions yet. But if I did, I would make them myself. And I practiced with the synthetic Kanekalon hair that I have, this high quality synthetic that I bought before I got my dreadlocks, because I was clipping in extensions and making them. So I tried making the dreadlocks with that just for practice, and realized how hard it really is to make dreadlocks. So hopefully that put it off for a little bit, because I really hope I don't get extensions. I will be disappointed in myself if I do. Okay, but if I do, I'll tell you guys. I will. I won't just disappear from here, because I did think about that. It's just like, well, if I get the dreadlocks, I can't tell them. Like, so I'll have to just disappear. It's ridiculous. See how funny? Isn't that funny? So I'm here. I've been here for a few months now, and it is seeming like a thing I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be here talking to you. So I am proud of my dreadlocks. I'm very proud of my locks, whatever you want to call them. I'm like feeling really happy and excited about them today. I just, for them to seem so relaxed and so like, I don't know, not stiff, and also like defined, I'm happy. That's cool. So, that's what I wish for everyone. I wish for everyone to have multiple good hair days and not to feel trapped into their dreadlocks. You know, people have made dreadlock videos about like thinking about combing them out. Well, I haven't been thinking about combing them out at all. But the other option that I can, quote, afford to do is I can go and get human hair for extensions, make dreadlock extensions, and make my hair longer. I don't want my hair really long. I wouldn't actually want it longer than this. If I were to put extensions in, I would not make it longer than this, because I don't want my hair really heavy and stuff. So it will be a temporary-ish thing. And as far as the ethical part of it, I am concerned about that, actually. So that's a big part of it. And the other part of it is that when I would be attaching them, the extensions, I'd be overlapping here, from here to there, like you overlap, and then you dread your own hair to the extension dreadlock that you made. And you dread it first, and then make it into an extension, and then you attach it to your own hair. Well, you know, I've been curating and loving these ends, these loose ends that I just love, and if I were to dread from here down, it means that my ends would be probably damaged or ruined. And these ends, I just love them, you know? So I'd be letting go of that. People that don't care about having loose ends, people that want like dreads that just go straight down to the tip, probably wouldn't have as much trouble with the dreadlock extensions situation. But that's a complication for me because I do want my hair to be loose at the ends. So that's what I want to tell you. Love you all. Thanks for watching. And I'm glad I could share this with you. I've been trying to share it with you since last night, but it just didn't happen. It just didn't work out. But I think it's important to be honest because when we're talking about our dread journey, there's all kinds of things that come in part. And it's like vanity and the way we look. What we think and what we feel when we look in the mirror on a daily basis. And none of us have perfect lives either, so that enters into it, you know, the various things that we struggle with. So there's that. Okay, but I did want to show you because I'm happy with how my hair looks like right now. Okay, so when I take it out of the ponytail, then it's not going to be quite as cool anymore. But yeah, this is it. It really does stand out like this. It really does stand out crazy. But now it's shrunk up as much as it possibly will. And after it's shrunk up, I think it's probably going to start growing. Getting longer, I mean. It's been growing all this time. But all right. Take care, you guys. Thanks for watching.